This week at the Jolley Ranch we were preparing the planter boxes and starting to do some planting, actually. I'll let you do a time lapse and see all the work, but basically, a few weeks ago I'd cleaned out the planter boxes, got rid of weeds and primarily clover, and just covered it with some black plastic, laid some stakes and some tomato cages on top to make sure that the wind didn't blow it away. But today I came out, pulled off the plastic and held on to it because I thought if there was a freeze later, I could lay that back on top of it. And it turns out it was a good plan because there was a freeze one night a couple weeks later that we were able to put it out there and cover it and keep everything safe, and it did great. But yeah, spent the time today just filling up the dirt, getting it ready, and then, enjoyed the look of that fresh tilled dirt and started doing some planting. I planted some cucumber and planted some bell peppers, like sweet peppers, some pepperoncinis. I love pepperoncinis on my salads, so I planted several of those. And then that farthest planter box from on the screen there, we're planting the Three Sisters this year. We talked about that in a previous video. So I got that started with actually two rows of corn, each one about 9 inches apart from the other. So yeah, I'll give you a heads up in the next video of how everything's going, but I'll give you a sneak peek that it's going really well. Everything's kind of come up out of the ground a little bit, but we'll talk more about what we're growing and why and how it's doing in a future video. But yeah, it was great work. Fun day to be out there and be in the dirt. It's always fun to plant some stuff. Got some cucumbers. All of it's come up really well. And yeah, I'll let you see the work. If you see something I'm doing wrong, let me know. And enjoy. Yeah, so there we go. We've got stuff going. All this work on the soil, like preparing it, clearing out weeds, breaking it up, um, clearing out any rocks or anything else, has really had me thinking about soil a lot this week and all the preparation that has to go into just before you even plant a seed. And it had me thinking about more than just my garden, but like everything in life, how it all kind of relates to that. Like if I go into a meeting or I go to a church service or I listen to something or do whatever I do, if I don't like plan ahead and prepare kind of the soil of my mind or the soil of my heart or my spirit or whatever, I'm not gonna take that seed or whatever comes out of that as well as if I had prepared ahead of time. Uh, and it's just been kind of resonating with me for the past couple weeks as I've been doing this and preparing for a garden on Jolly Ranch. Just thinking through how it relates to, my everyday life and whether it's preparing for, like I said, anything we go through. So it's just kind of an interesting parallel. I'm curious your feedback on that. Do you find the same where, if I'm going to go to a meeting, if I spend a few minutes preparing my mind for that meeting and focusing on what's going to happen there, am I more receptive to receive and to come out of that meeting more productive? Or if I'm going to go to a church service or whatever, a class even, just having a few moments to prepare your mind and your heart to receive and to be in that environment, I guess. It's amazing how that works. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll have another update for you next week. I think we're going to start building a turnout finally. So we'll actually be on the ranch in next week's video and not just I don't know what to call this, a ranch yet. I know it's just our home. But anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you see something we could do better. Sure, in the comments. And I'll catch you next time.